Hi, it's Paul from Broke But Brave 63. I'm 63 and I made every stupid choice going. I've been broke more times than I've had hot dinners, and a few times it's affected my head. But I'm still here laughing. So today I'm going to tell you about a few things that kept me afloat. No guru stuff, just things that worked for me. Right, first of all, I'll tell you a story. It's a few years ago. I've been down the pub with my mate Joe. Anyway, I staggered home and I was hungry. There was nowhere open to eat on the way home. I go indoors into the kitchen, and what do I find? A tin of Heinz sponge pudding with jam on top. Now in those days, there was no microwave. You had to boil it in the pot. So, got the pot on the stove, boiling water, drop the tin in, 20 minutes it said. 20 minutes. I go inside. I'm sitting there, and then suddenly I must have dozed off because I was woken to this sound. I had no idea what it was. Plus, I had had a few drinks. I march off to the kitchen. As I opened the kitchen door, there was this almighty explosion. I mean, it was the mother of all explosions. Jam everywhere. You name it, the ceiling, the floor, the units, all covered with jam. Now, had I been possibly 3 or 4 seconds quicker, I would have been here to tell you the story. It would be one of those stories killed by a sponge pudding. But fortunately, I'm here. Now, the kitchen had to be redecorated, but I saved that for another day. First of all, I'm not really qualified to give advice, but these things have helped me and maybe they will help you. A few tips. First of all, walking. Now, walking's really good for you. You know, it gets the heart going, blood flowing, lungs expanding, good for the legs. But don't just walk like shuffle like an old man or old lady. Imagine someone's offering you free drink, a nice cold bottle of beer, maybe a G&T, maybe a pint, and they're in the pub, and the pub's shutting. Don't run there, don't run, but walk. Some people say with purpose. I say there's a nice ice cold pint at the end. So make sure when you go for a walk fast, faster than you normally walk. Walk with purpose. Imagine the pint at the end has got your name on it. Now the other thing is be nice to people, because sometimes strange things happen. Take me for example. I was out walking about. Now I don't have much money, but I saw this poor homeless guy. Now, I felt sorry for him. So I went to Greg's, all I could really afford. I got him a sausage roll and a cup of tea. And I took it to him. Now the guy, he was down on his luck. Everything had gone wrong. His wife had left him, took the house, took the kids, took the dog, took everything bar the clothes on his back. And the poor guy was on the street, and he was so grateful. And I had a chat with him, and I can honestly say, you know, that for any mental health problems I may have, he was better than any therapist I've ever seen. You know, when I walked away, I know the guy was down on his luck and things weren't going right for him, but his attitude was something to behold. Now, my next tip is you've got to cheer yourself up. We all suffer with a bit of depression, a bit of mental health here and there, some worse than others. You know, some deal with it differently. As I say, I'm not an expert, but these things do work for me. Look in the mirror. Now, I look in the mirror, you know, and I see myself, you know. Look, let's be honest, you know, I'm a combination of maybe Brad Pitt and other, good looking people, but that's what I see, and I laugh at myself. Now, when you've got teeth like me, you can afford to laugh at yourself, because life, you suck lemons in life and you've got to make lemonade out of it, no matter how bad things are. Now, the other tip I give is go to the charity shop. Now, I went to the charity shop and, my choice of clothes every day aren't very good. But when I come out of there, I come out with this bright yellow suit. I don't know why I bought it. It was only a tenner. But, well, I do know why I bought it. I had to go to a funeral that day. Unfortunately, one of my mates died. So I turned up in this bright yellow suit. And what it done, it gave everybody a laugh. It puts a smile on someone's face. And when people smile, all your problems disappear, they evaporate. Another thing I learned is get a jar. When you have something that you enjoy, you have a good time, good day, write it down. When you have a rubbish day, go to the jar and read what it says. Now, it does two things, I think. First of all, it proves that everyone has good and bad days. And also, it proves that no matter how bad your day is, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and you can remember the good times that will come back. I'm still broke, I'm still a bit broken, but if these daft tricks work for me, you never know. Comment on things that keep you going on a rubbish day. I will read them all, I promise. Hit subscribe if you want more unprofessional advice from a professional mess. I'll see you all next Tuesday.